Welcome back to this Football Manager 2008 series where we're taking on the mighty Bayern Munich today in the Champions League. But we did beat them 4-2 away from home, so maybe they're not that strong on the game compared to what they are in real life right now. We're still unbeaten and I've played quite a few games this season already. As you can see, it's been going very well. We've not kept as many clean sheets as I would have hoped, but I can't really complain because I think we've won every single game apart from a draw against Spurs, so that's not bad going at all. Of course, in the last episode we beat Newcastle United 2-0, so we've played all these games since. We beat Lazio 2-0 thanks to Eto'o and Villa. We beat Middlesbrough 3-1 thanks to 2 goals from Bentner, and Villa scored again. Villa's our top goal scorer, but he's got injured for a month, so that's a little bit frustrating, but I think we can cope. We then beat Chelsea for the second time this season, 3-1 thanks to Gilberto Silva, and 2 goals from Samuel Eto'o. That was in the League Cup third round. We beat Derby County 2-0 in the league, thanks to our new man Alberto Zapata and Robin Van Persie as well. We then beat Cluj 5-2, 2 goals each for Van Persie and Bentner, and Villa also managed to get on the score sheet once again. We then drew 1-1 against North London rivals. It's actually an own goal from Eto'o, cancelling out Giroud's opening goal. We then thrashed Wigan Athletic 5-0, helped by the fact they got 2 red cards though. Villa with 2, Aguero with 2, and Riquelme with his first goal for the club. He took a bit of time to get up to match fitness, had to play him in the reserves for a game or two to get him match sharp. We then beat Bayern Munich 4-2, and it was actually really comfortable until Company got injured, and then we were down to 10 men. They did manage to get 2 goals back. Van Persie with 2 goals, Silva and Traore with a goal as well. We then beat Man City 2-1 thanks to a goal from Riquelme again and Aguero. 3-0 win against Millwall in the League Cup fourth round. Piatti and Bentner with 2 goals. And then a 4-1 thrashing of Fulham thanks to Eto'o, Villa and Van Persie. And this is the match that Villa got injured in. So things are going incredibly well, as you would expect really. It's been easy. Essentially, since halfway through that first season, when I changed the tactic, it's been pretty easy. Everything's just clicked into place. It has been enjoyable. But if I was to continue this for another season or two, I think I would find it boring, and you guys would probably find it boring as well. I know some people have already tuned out of this series because it's, I'm just breezing every match. Not every match, but the majority of matches. As you can see, we're sharing the goals around the attacking players once again. Villa with 11 goals this season, currently top scorer, ahead of Eto'o with 9, Bentner with 8, Van Persie with 6, and Aguero's not been quite so good. He's only got 5 so far. I've actually changed the tactics slightly. I'm just going for 2 straight arrows now rather than one going out wide. I don't think there's any need for that. And this is the team that's going to take on Bayern Munich. We've got 3 injuries, Traore, Banega and Villa. So unfortunately, Traore can't play, but you get to see Marcelo play today with Riquelme playing as well and Zapata. I've put Eto'o on the bench. Bentner's been actually probably slightly more impressive than Eto'o with his slightly better average rate. Eto'o's been good though. I can't really complain about any of my attackers. They've all been fabulous. The whole team's been great. I suppose my one criticism, the defence hasn't been quite as solid this year, but we're scoring freely, so it doesn't really matter. So I know we beat them 4-2, but we can't underestimate them. They've got some quality players. Look at this team. You remember some of them. Well, most of them, hopefully, depending on how old you are. Lucio, the Brazilian centre-back. Philip Lahm. What the hell was that noise? I guess some weird vehicles going down the road. Far too fast. I won't rant. Philip Lahm, who at the time was more of a left-back, wasn't he? Changed to being a right-back over time. But I remember 2006 World Cup. I think it was the first game. When they took on Costa Rica. Didn't he score a really good goal from left back? I was at my grandparents' house. I remember watching it on the TV. Ribéry, right wing. Still playing, of course. I think he must be 35 in real life now. What a player. Moutinho, great midfielder on this game. Van Bommel, bit of a Dutch legend. Left wing, they've got Schweinsteiger, right, playing on the left rather than in the middle. Luca Toni, developed in his older age into being a bit of a brutal striker. Great goal scorer. Late bloomer. He was, and Closer, who was just consistent throughout his career, banged in goals all the time. What a player! So we're certainly going to have to watch out for them. Just going to say wish the team luck. I'm not sure how we went 4-0 up against this team. They do have some good players. Going with a classic 4-4-2. Hopefully, we'll be a bit too strong for them though. Oh, what? An injury after 3 minutes. I was looking forward to you seeing Riquelme. And now he's got injured. Disappointing. I'm going to bring on Vamp. There's still weird noises. What the hell? There's like big lorries with trailers going past. It's very irritating. Yeah, Van Persie on for Riquelme. That's a blow. 7 minutes in. Schweinsteiger cuts in field. Company does well. So we've got Bentner, Van Persie and Aguero. It's our front three from last season playing together. We've got Marcelo and Zapata, our new players on the pitch there as well. Bentner into Aguero, blocked. Bentner, no. Marcelo picks it up. Can he put a cross in? It's a good cross. Iniesta. Oh, you have to score that, Andres. Zapata though, over the bar. Not sure how we haven't scored there. Pumped up the pitch by their goalkeeper Lorenzen. Bentner into Van Persie. Van Persie drives forward the substitute into and out of the box. Bentner back to Marcelo. No, Van Persie can't get on the end of it. But we can come again. And now there's dogs making noises. Seriously, as soon as I start to make a video, everything outside comes alive. Van Persie over the bar. Aguero. Zapata. Oh no, he can't get there. Here's closer. Oh no, Luca Todi over the bar. It's not as bad as when I used to make videos in my Southampton flat and the buses and lorries would go past and the whole flat would shake because it was an old Victorian house that had been converted into flats and it was just it literally shook when the buses went past. It was a bit unnerving really, but that's a long time ago now. Some of you may remember those days as Bayern Munich looked to take the lead, but Akinfeev catches it. I've had a few different places that over my 6 years of YouTube, I've recorded from quite a few places. First of all, university in Southampton. Then secondly, back home at my parents' house. As Closer opens the score. We've just not been very good in this game. My parents' house in Chelmsford, where I grew up. And then I moved back to Southampton. So there was the flat in Southampton. Then I moved to a house with my wife. And then we bought this house last year. So 5 different places. Pretty crazy, really. 5 places in 6 years. Half an hour in. It's been pretty poor. They've opened the scoring through the lethal Closer. I don't want my unbeaten run to end here. I want to go unbeaten for the whole season. Perhaps that's not going to happen, though. This has been disappointing. We've not really threatened in front of goal, have we? Moutinho up the pitch. Giroud heads it into the path of Marcelo. Knocks it long for Bentner. Bentner turns and brings it forward. Back to Iniesta. Iniesta out wide to Van den Boer. Van den Boer knocks it long for Bentner. Does really well. Van Persie! Great offside. Offside. That was a great goal. Maybe today isn't our day. They're getting revenge for my 4-2 thrashing at their place. Knocks it long for Bentner. Bentner! Oh! Almost sneaks the header in at the far post. It's a blow losing Riquelme though, because I really wanted to see him. And I'm pretty sure you wanted to see him in action as well. As Bentner! Great goal! Great goal. What a brilliant long through ball from Marcelo. And then a lovely finish. 1-1. It really was a sensational pass. Look at this from Marcelo. That is wondrous. And then Bentner. Oh, he hit it with his first touch on the volley. What? It looked like it bounced, but it says volley. That is one of the best goals ever, if that is a volley, because that is just ridiculous. Van den Boer. Now we want to take the lead. It's long for Bentner. Back to Aguero. Van Persie. I mean, this is why, perhaps Bentner's still my first choice ahead of Eto'o, because Bentner he destroys everyone. He is truly Lord Bentner. Zapata. Through to Van Persie over the bar. Company's on a 5. Must have been his fault for the goal. That's not long by their goalkeeper. It's headed away. Fabregas to our man of the match so far, Marcelo. Into Iniesta. Zapata. This is nice build-up play from us. Van den Boer. Into Van Persie. Back to Bentner. Aguero. Iniesta. Van Persie. Blah, 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 blah. It won't go in. But no, we're not coming again. Perhaps we will, though. Is there one more shot before the half-time whistle? No. That's half-time. 1-1. It's not too bad, considering we didn't look like we were in it to start with. I'm going to tell them to do it for the supporters. Let's go for that option. Kompany's let me down today. I'm actually going to bring on Vidal for Kompany at the back. The versatile man. We've got Gilberto Silva on the bench who can also play centre-back. Club captain still, despite me not really... Well, Zapata is my first choice, but the number of games we have to play. We don't have to play the Club World Championship this year, so that's hopefully going to be a bit more beneficial for our league campaign, and we won't have loads of games bunched up at the end of the season. This is a nice play from us. Van Persie fires it wide though. Shooting boots haven't really been on today, have they? But we've had 15 shots to their 4. We've been dominant really since their goal. We should have scored more than one goal. Bentner back to Giroud. Here's Iniesta. Nice ball to Van den Boer. Into Aguero. It's knocked away Zapata. Bentner into Iniesta. Nope, can't sneak it through. This is a nice play though overall. Aguero does well. Aguero tackled, and that wasn't a highlight after all. Getting excited for nothing. Giroud. Here's Marcelo. I don't mind a draw today. I don't mind drawing at all because it keeps our unbeaten run going. But I'm nervous when it's this tight because anything can happen. Iniesta into Zapata. Through to Aguero. Aguero. Have a shot, someone. Van Persie. Maybe you don't shoot because you just... Oh, penalty! Van Persie has the opportunity to put us 2-1 up from the penalty spot. It's a second yellow for Van Bommel as well. We've got half an hour. We've won a penalty and they're down to 10 men. We need to push on. I'm going to keep it on attacking regardless of what happens here. Van Persie. Saved. What is wrong with him today? What is wrong with you? Robin. Can't find the back of the net whatsoever. But they're down to 10 men, so we're in the driving seat here. Giroud heads that away. Schweinsteiger on the ball. It's into closer. Uh-oh. Van den Boer does well. Aguero chases after Schweinsteiger, but it's found closer again. Back to Schweinsteiger. Into Moutinho. Uh-oh. Vidal blocks though. And now Aguero chases it again, but Van den Boer now on the ball. End-to-end stuff. Aguero turns into Bentner. Nicholas Bentner through to Van Persie. Maybe this... What are you doing, Van? This might be a time when I have to substitute the substitute. I'm literally going to do it. He has been truly awful. Eto's coming on. Akinfeev knocks it long. No, I didn't knock it long enough in the end. He hit a defender. Marcelo through to Samuel Eto'o. Drives into the box. Samuel Eto'o lashes it over. Good effort though. That's positive. Positive play from Eto'o. Van den Boer into Aguero. Not the greatest first touch, but he's found Bentner. Bentner back to Van den Boer. Van den Boer's got loads of men in the box. Eto'o heads it in. My substitute of the substitute works. Excellent stuff. And it's his 10th goal of the season as well. That's what I want to see. Eto'o. Bentner. Back to Eto'o. Eto'o's through. Eto'o. Aguero has to score. And he does. It's 3-1. We're surely going to run away with this now. My substitution was the best thing I've done today. Because Van Persie... he had so many shots and he missed a penalty as well. So yeah, it was the right decision in the end. And Eto'o and Aguero link up there. Can we score a 4th goal against Bayern Munich for the 2nd game in a row? Aguero. Eto'o turns and he does it. Oh, great strike from Samuel Eto'o, and he's now level with Villa for top goal scorer this season. We've been good. 24 shots to their 7. Obviously the red card has hugely helped us. Bentner's picked up a knock though. That could be a blow. We've had quite a few injuries lately. Corner to Bayern Munich. Crossed in. And what a save. And now a really loud motorbike's going past. Why won't things shut up? Eto'o. But we've won brilliantly. 4-1. Obviously it was down to the red card in the end. But you've seen me score 4 goals, which is very pleasing. Eto'o comes on and changes the game. And he gets a 9. He's picked up man of the match. He was only on the pitch for a few minutes. Crazy. Did he get man of... Oh no, Ben... Actually, that's interesting. On the newer games, man of the match... Oh, it was man of the match, sorry. I was looking at the wrong symbol. I thought the injury symbol for Bentner said man of the match. No, Eto'o did pick up man of the match, even though he was only on the pitch for 27 minutes. That's brilliant, isn't it? Just shows how effective he was. So, at the moment, we are top of the group, and we've qualified. So I don't... In fact, I think we've won it. We've won the group. Because everyone else has been shocking so far. They can't catch up with us. So, yeah, I really don't need to show you the next few Champions League games. I'm probably going to skip quite far into the future. Possibly until the end of the January transfer window. Because not much is happening over this period. I could show the Man United game, I guess, but I sense there'll probably be another chance to take on Man United later on the season. I'll see. We'll see how things go. But thank you for watching today's episode. You've seen a lovely big win. I've scored 8 goals against Bayern Munich in 2 games, which is pretty phenomenal. Until next time, enjoy Football Manager. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you very soon.